The point of bounce is literally right here. Crazy. So this is going to be a very maneuverable longsword. And I'm about to start off with it right here. It's a little bit more wobbly than I'm used to, though. But, yeah, this is for duels, so it's not sharp. But there we go. That's our dummy. If you've been here before for these workouts, you know what goes on here. That's our dummy. And I'm going to do like probably at least 30 sets. So let's go. Hey, thanks for a like already. I got a like before it even registered that there's a viewer. Haha, appreciate it. All right. Could take some getting used to. This thing. Whoa. Yeah, I can really feel the point of balance on this is different than my other ones. We're going to use this for the whole time. I got my little counter over there so we can keep track of the rounds. One. All right. So yeah, the bounce on it's great. Anyway, oh, what's up? Just taking a quick little break in the middle before set 2. My new longsword's here. What's up there, Jim Guy? Yo, what's up? Doing probably at least 30 sets of this. All right. I noticed the grip length must be a little different because my top hand keeps wanting to float down a little bit. Some of these like low to high shots are going to be a good way to see if, yeah, I mean, the balance on this is so much nicer. Like, this is a sword I've been using forever. What up there, Frank? And Gabrielle, what's up again, everybody? This is the sword I've been using for 5 years. It is so beat. They're not sharp. So if you're new to the channel, I decided to start live streaming all my stuff here. And my daughter's playing Roblox in the background, but I'm doing the workout, and this is our dummy here. And I got a brand new longsword in the mail today. I'm retiring this one. What's up, Aaron? It's a lot cheaper. This hobby is a lot cheaper than it used to be. It is cheaper now than it used to be, but once you get this sword, 5 years. If you're lucky, it'll last you that long. Sometimes you break. 5 years for this. These gauntlets, 5 years. This armor, I think I got this armor 3 years ago. It's kind of beat. And I keep patching it up. But I haven't bought another thing, you know, since. It can be expensive in the beginning, yes, but this stuff lasts. And this is my sword I've been fighting with forever. Yeah, oh, there's nothing like it. I keep my armor on a stand in the dining room. But yeah, it's plus it's made of metal. Pokemon cards, I mean, what happens if they get wet? I mean, armor can get wet. It would suck. Let me do a set here. I'm going to catch up on chat. But yeah, and thanks for the new likes. I see a couple new likes. But no joke. I mean, it's a kind of a crappy startup cost to get into. But also, like, our team has, like, other sets of armor. I've had people fight in tournaments, like, for a whole year before their armor actually came. And, like, my other set of armor. I'm doing a set. This is my sword I've been fighting with forever. And I'm going to compare it like halfway. I'm going to switch it to the new one. The new one has a great balance. I mean, it's like professional, I guess. It's a sport. I mean, we fight like in armor. Look up like Nashville Armored Combat. I mean, it's pretty legit. It's like in a cage. You might have even seen videos of it before. All right, this is my old sword here. Ah, man, I busted the grill off the dummy's face. Now the helmet wants to just go all over the place. All right, this is the original sword. All right, now here's the new one. Same thing. To tell you the truth, I almost don't notice a difference. But I can tell when I'm moving it around, though, that this sword is balanced so much better. But I need a new one either way. So there's 3 different kinds. There's like sword strikes, where it's just counting a hit, like on a whoever has the most hits, right? Like that's a point. Like this is a point. Oh man. Let me take this off before this helmet falls. My dummy's helmet is now completely broken. Well, there you go. Yeah, it'll stay. So that's one format. The other format has like MMA, punching, kicking, throws. You can fight on the ground, and it's judged like an MMA fight. The other format is teams, and it's last team with somebody standing or people standing, and it's you know, beat them into the ground, wrestle them into the ground. A lot of times it turns into like a wrestling match. You know, what's up, AC? I didn't see accountant by day, lethal swordsman by night. Right, that is kind of what it is. Yeah, whoever gets the best hits for duels. But then the other kind is where they allow punching, kicking, fighting on the ground is judged like, not just like best hits, but like it's judged like an MMA match. As you can see, I've kind of been through it over the years, but once you get armor, I mean, you're good to go. I haven't spent money on armor. This sword that I just bought is the first thing I bought in a long time because I need one. I'm going to do a set here real quick. we'll count that as set 3. Thanks for the new like. Yo, let's go. Oh yeah, you can head. Yeah. So whenever you're fighting in the duels, where it's just weapon strikes, you're not allowed to stab. So it's not like the most historical fighting in a way, right? Because our eye slots are open. You can stab somebody by accident, even with a unsharpened sword. But so duels, weapon strikes only. Best hits. Even if you kind of block it and you can bust through their guard and still hit them, it counts as a point, right? And then headbutts, hitting a head with the hilt, you can do all that when it's like the MMA version. Which is why sometimes you might see me, although I busted the grill now, is completely off that helmet. So I don't want to knock it off, but why you might see me sometimes like throwing a punch or take the hilt and smash them in the head. But you can do you can kick, knee, you can knee someone in the head. Favorite to fight with is definitely Longsword. But when it's teams, I use this. It's just sitting right here. And we had a big. Oh, I must have misplaced them. Well, anyway, a long axe, like a really long axe, a 6-foot axe. That's weird. I had them sitting there this morning. Anyway, yeah, I usually use an axe when it comes to team stuff because the swords you don't really feel them. I like fighting with longsword though in general because, well, when you're fighting one-on-one, it sucks. So if you're fighting with a longsword and someone has a shield, because a shield is gonna bust through your sword guard. So I get hit so many times in the head. And what is up, Branson? The country I'm from is landlocked. We don't get much salt where we're at unless we pay a high price for it. But I like with the longsword because I can constantly take a hand off. Like, push somebody in the face. My elbow strap came off, so we gotta redo that. We're gonna count that as set 3, by the way. What's up, Hype? Yeah, so that's the thing. Like I was saying earlier, we're not allowed to thrust. Did my strap just actually break off? Huh, how about that? My elbow, I got to redo strap. See, everybody, I was saying this stuff lasts for a while. Well, I got to replace some leather apparently now. So my elbow is going to be flopping around a little bit. That sucks. Right in the beginning of the workout. I'm going to grab some tape and put it back on. But see, with these eye holes, I've got poked in the eye before an accident. So we're not allowed to thrust. So like I was saying, sometimes people say it's kind of like lame because we can't actually poke. It's just like a whacking sport in a way. Yeah, well, time to do some work. So if you can actually like do some work with leather and rivets, like you're good. Your armor will last you forever. Well, maybe not forever. If it breaks, you have to get a new part. This is titanium, so if it breaks, it just breaks. Like, see how there's a pretty good dent in there? If that would have punctured it, I guarantee it probably would have busted my armor. I'd have to get a new one. Yeah, pretty much. Haha. What's up there, AF? This helmet, I broke the helmet on dummy, but I think it would still take a headbutt. Yeah, you can headbutt in this sport. Actually, it's one of my favorite things to do when your arms are tired. There's nothing like having someone against the rail and you're headbutting them, and you lock eyes with them right before you smash them. Yeah. It depends, right? So this is titanium. My steel kit that broke, it cost me like $20. I just had somebody actually welded it back together and smoothed it up real quick. But if titanium breaks, it kind of shatters. Then you kind of have to get a new piece. All right. I think this is set 4. I'm coming right back to chat. I'm trying to do like around 100. And this is just cardio. It's nothing crazy. It's just kind of like left, right. These ones right here are the hardest for me. So the fact that I'm actually kind of like doing them a little better is maybe this new sword is a good idea. Whoops. Woo. Thanks. Yeah, I try to headbutt people if my arms get tired, or just sometimes it seems like a good idea. When you're doing the MMA stuff, you know, the best thing is like, thanks for the new like out there. The best thing is my face is usually fine. Like I don't come home with busted up. So I can go to work the next day, which I often do, and I look normal. My hands might be beat up. I might have like, thanks for the new like. I might have a really, one time my bicep was like black. Well, it was almost black. It was like dark purple. Because I took a hit in here like really hard. See, there's no armor there. I'm usually good at not getting hit there, but it happens. It must have come straight down there. My bicep was so bruised. People at work are like, what the heck happened? But it's nice, you know. I have relatively few scars from doing this. There's one here. You probably can't see it in the light, but you know, I can go to work. I'm not totally beat up. My nose shouldn't ever get broken. It sits right behind this nasal plate, though. This grill kind of goes down around. My nose literally sits right behind here. It doesn't touch. Ow. I have at least, I can fit my finger in between. You know what I mean? But I can headbutt somebody or get headbutt and go to work and no one would be none the wiser the next day. And this is let's see, what is it, Friday, Saturday? So Wednesday morning, come back if you want to come back here for more. Wednesday morning should be the next longsword workout. I usually do them in the daytime, but I saw the sword was coming, so I waited to get it in the mail. All right, this is set 5. We're streaming for like an hour, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how it's going. I want to see how many sets I can get in an hour. Move the dummy a little closer. Don't want to hit the wall. Want it to be on camera. Am I on camera? I guess so, kind of. All right. Wow, totally missed. My next actual fight's at the end of the month, so I just have to get this elbow repaired by then. Drill it out. I might use that same piece of leather. I have plenty of strap left in it. I might just use it because it's nice, it's broken. Re-rivet that, it'll be fine. I have a month to do it. I have less than a month to fix it. So my next fight is May, last weekend of May. I don't know which day of the week yet. I need to ask. But I try and do these and space these workouts in between. The whole goal is to never drop a sword. Always be able to throw sword strikes. The neighbors' lights are out. They could be looking in and checking all this out hanging here. What's up there, Alex? Man, I actually got the whole thing on. So if you just come by saying, I told her she doesn't have to keep it on mute, but my daughter's playing Roblox. I don't even know what that one is. Some kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what one that is. But yeah, this is set 6 coming up right here. Here we go. Spin that a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, what game is that? Anybody know? It looks like they're all sitting around a table and you got to find out like it's a whodunit thing. All right, here comes set 6. So this one's like a little shaky, which I gotta get used to. And the grip is a little bit longer too, which I'm already kind of used to because I usually hold the pummel anyway. So I'm used to a wider grip, I guess. And right now, if it looks goofy, I'm just seeing how it feels if I change my mind in the middle of a strike to change the direction. Watch your feet. I knew that was gonna happen. All right, the dummy's helmet came off. Well, this thing, thanks for a like. This thing has been hit so many times though. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. Well, I guess I'll have to go get that welded. It's good to know a welder in this sport. What were you saying, something?
No,
oh,
I was laughing.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I think probably broken my foot. Well, it'll be welded. It'll be back to new. Kind of back to new. All right. I'm just going to call that one a set. Let me write this on the board here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? I'm gonna switch to my HEMA gloves because the thing is I like using the steel ones. Now that I've gotten a feel for the steel with the new Longsword, I don't want to wear out my steel gloves. It's the steel's great, but so Yeah, the gloves inside are like elk skin, and I don't want holes in them. I just got them redone because I swung swords in them so much that it actually wore through the leather eventually. We're all watching your live stream. This is that Wild West one, right?
Emu War.
Emu War. I think if you do good in it, you should upload a clip of it. Oops, I let one rip.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. I think you should upload stuff once in a while. The stuff that you're good at. She's doing good in that earlier. So everyone just tuned in. I would try it. I'd try it. So here's a good disadvantage. Although it's sharp, if you're wearing gloves, one of the best ways to control somebody is like with armor, is like right here. If I'm wrestling with somebody, and you're allowed to do this, is the best thing, you grab them right here. This plate, by the way, so if nobody knows, it's because, see like, there's no armor here at all. It's armored now, you know what I mean? But if you open up your arm, it doesn't overlap. It's to protect the swords coming from the outside don't exactly just always catch you right here. And it's a great place to grab somebody. So if someone's got their arm on you and you grab them like this, you can control them so much nicer. Yeah. Hey man, the park up here, they love it in armor. The park up here totally knows that I mess around in armor. Let me move this light out of the way here. All right. They wouldn't even think twice. They'd be like, oh, those guys are at it again. What's up, Tristan? It is, yeah, it is. I'm gonna run a 5K in my armor one day. You looking for something?
The remote.
Remote?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it underneath the pillows or something? How did you turn it on earlier? You turned it on, right?
Yeah.
Did it fall in the crack of the couch? What's up, everybody? You turn in the Roblox sound up?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it up. Everybody can hear the Roblox.
The Roblox.
Huh?
I said the Roblox.
The Roblox sound. Turn it up. I bet you turned the TV on. It can't be far. Ooh, if you just tuned in, we got a new sword we're working with today. I actually don't. Good profit. And what's up again? Good question. I actually don't train weights at all for this. People are due. And at the end, stick around. Anyone or just come back later. And I'll show you my arms. My arms, like from swinging swords, are kind of just jacked. Well, I don't have the chest muscles. Lots of people do though. I'm not saying don't. For me, it just doesn't work. Not that I would have some kind of advantage by being stronger, but I generally, everything I practice is like endurance and agility. I don't have time to do all of it, so I ditch weights for like ladder drills and like agility training. Oh yeah, we do that too up in our park sometimes. I got to redo this chain on here. See how it's starting to sag. You get hit in the face here, it busts the chain, the rings off. Yeah, the swords are heavy. Like, all right, and I'm about to do a set though. But this one that I just got, it's on the light side. The point of bounce is right there. It's bouncing on my glove, so that's where the point of bounce is below the cross guard. It's nuts. This is set 7 or something. 7, yeah. Let me just do the set here real quick. All right, no headshots because the metal helmet came off. Now this thing's like swinging all around because there's no weight on his head. But anyway, I started blasting. probably about 100. Whew. Yo. Yeah, some of the swords are stronger than others. Like, I'm heavier than others. That's definitely lighter than what I've been fighting with. But yeah, I mean, when you're doing the MMA stuff, you can. One of the best things is actually like coming up under the helmet. When you're just strapped on, you know, someone hits you right here, like it yanks your whole head. Whew. That was set 7. We got at least a half hour to go. The dummy's helmet broke. My elbow strap broke. It doesn't fall off because it's also fastened into my armor there. Oh, I said I was gonna get tape. Is there tape laying around anywhere?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
After this set, I'm gonna tape it on. Thanks for the new like. After this set, I'm gonna tape my elbow onto my arm. I just don't want it. I don't want the arming point to wear out from it flopping around. But yeah, the leather broke on that. The dummy's helmet broke. It's crazy. This is set 8. I'm trying to get used to this. It's a little bit different than my other sword. I almost never am holding it with my top 2 fingers, my thumb and my finger over here. But I almost feel like I need to get the most out of this new balance. I'll try and explain it, but I got to kind of mess around to figure out even what's going on. Yeah, the handle's definitely longer. That's what it is. The handle's longer. The grip's farther apart from the pommel of the end. That's why it feels weird. But definitely lighter. Those last like 20. I'm getting some tape for my elbow here. Yeah, those last like 20 reps with the sword I usually practice with was. What's up if you just tuned in? Crazy. It's definitely, the sword is lighter, that's for sure. Well, it's not lighter, but it feels lighter because the balance points changed. What's up, 4F? Oh, got some tape. Thanks for the new likes. Wow, 2. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. While we're taping the elbow, let's see what's going on over here. We're making a... character creator, elbow fixer. What are you playing?
Emu War.
What is it?
Emu War.
Oh, the Emu War still. Alright, I'm putting some tape on my elbow armor to fix it. And I need a sip of this. Where was this? Probably like right about here. So, this is the same thing that happens, like when you're doing this, and you have if you're fighting and armor comes apart, they give you a minute to fix it. A lot of times this is all I do, wrap it with tape. So my strap broke on here, if you just tune in, like, just now, you're like, what the heck am I watching? It looks like a spider webbed me a little bit, but I don't want this the strap broke, the dummy's helmet broke off, but now we can continue. I don't want my elbow flopping around and then it weakening my arming point. All right, next set coming up. We're gonna try to do two kind of in a row. Not in a row, we're back for chat, but we're gonna kind of do like two kind of back to back, because you usually are doing two back to back. There's plenty of time. I'm walking around between fights. What happened? You guys win?
You got thrown off the map.
What's that?
I got thrown off the map.
Oh. Huh. If you just shut up, thanks for the new like. If you just shut up, thanks for the like. Oh, Tucker, what's up? Yeah, this is my exercise. I have a fight in, let's see, the 24th or 5th or something, so. I'm getting my exercise in. What's up, Zane? Yeah, right? If only it was that cool. So, you all probably know my daughter from her gaming stuff. Maybe you don't. But anyway, she's playing some Roblox. I'm getting my exercise. I do this every 4th day on this channel. Thanks for new likes. Everybody come by. This is just cardio. And it's for my next fight at the end of the month. I only need one more medal in Sword and Buckler. If I get a 2nd place in Sword and Buckler, I'll be number 2 in the US for Sword and Buckler. What's up, Eclipse? What's up? Hey. No, but actually one of my teammates does. It's funny. We're trying to get some horse. Thanks for the like and the hearts there. We're trying to get some horse action out in this area. So, just cardio. I have a fight coming up, and I want to make sure that I can always swing a sword like my arms don't get tired. Set number 9, I think. What's up, Eclipse? Kind of like, I mean, I fight in armor. Anybody new? If you're gonna sneak away while I'm doing the set, look up Nashville Armored Combat or like AMMA, like Armored Mixed Martial Arts, and you'll see like what this is. This had a metal helmet, but I broke it today. Alright, a set of like 10 or something, just a real quick set of 10 here to wrap up this set. 10 reps. And did you hit me?
No.
I got hit with the pickleball. Oh, Blunt force trauma. It helps to be strong. Like I was just saying earlier, I don't train weights at all. Everything I do is card. Thanks for the new like there and new viewer. What up? This is my exercise. Yeah. Oh, if I had that as a job, I would just do that as a job. Even if that was like hard labor, I might enjoy it. Yeah, I like it. I've been doing this is like year number 5. And I'm gonna do another set real quick here, just to keep the blood flowing. You want to see something? Thanks, Eclipse. I stream my stuff on here every 4th day. Maybe Persephone.
What?
When you come back, do something. I'm gonna maybe y'all want to see me get hit in the head with a sword. So don't go. I'm doing a set. Then when she comes back, what's up, Toto? I'll let her hit me in the arm and the head. You can see like how good armor works maybe. What's up? What's up, Toto? I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. All right, yeah, we'll do it. Soon as I get a set in here, and then, or you want to do it now?
Sure.
But yeah, you can just remember I don't have my neck protection on, so don't. What's up? So don't hit me like you want to hit me in the head, but hit me like this. Don't come down because I don't have my plates on here, and you might mess up my collarbone. Hold on.
So, where?
Yeah, sure. All right. Here, do one like here. I'm good here. Just don't hit me in the leg. But that's like, I mean, just. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed the punishment. Actually, it's not even. I don't even feel like those headshots. That's the best thing about armor. I tell you what, that's why Warhammers and stuff were so good. Like she was actually hit. The way she's hit me is as hard as you get hit. You rarely let someone hit you full speed and take the time to wind up on you. Like as hard as she just hit me with that, like in the head, is about as hard as you get hit most of the time. And if someone's hitting me, about to hit me, I just fold up my arm and it's, I mean, you just saw it here. That's as hard as she has hit me. I played soccer growing up though. I can't see I can't see my blade now. I'm just looking straight ahead. I can't see it now on my peripheral. But I can see like well enough. Yeah, I can see all this. Somehow my backup helmet just has a slit. It's horrible to see out of. Thanks for the help, the hitting me.
Yeah.
All right, next set I guess here. The closer you are, the less you gotta pull back. Is that chandelier like flickering?
Yeah.
Oh, did you hit me with that ball? I thought something hit me in the head. Hold on, I'm almost done. Oh. I don't know if that's 1 or 2 sets insane. Stream for an hour or on 20 minutes. Jiu-jitsu is great in this sport. I'll tell you what, judo and I don't know anything about. Let me say this: you can't do submissions in armor, and the reason why, because that helmet I have on, like you can kind of see my eyes and stuff, right? But some of these helmets people wear, like you can't see anything, so you can't tell if someone's knocked out or if the armor could prevent you from tapping. What's up, Attila? Let's see. I think that's Polish, but I don't know if I can translate it. Can you we don't.
Looks like.
What's up, Josh? We're going to try and translate it. But in the meantime, so we can't do, and if you just tune in, there's like a minute before my next set. Here, you got it. What? How does? What the heck? So yeah, hold it there. I'm gonna answer your comment. What the heck? How does it just show it in English?
Read it.
All right. If our okay. I can read your comment. I don't know how to reply to it, but I read it. That's so crazy. What app is that? Or is it just an iPhone thing?
Google.
I went to Greece, so I didn't know I could just hold up at a sign and it would tell me what it says. That's crazy. So, that's Polish, I believe. Oh, man. So, what the heck? I just looked. You just hold your phone up and it just shows that message in English. That's crazy. Alright. I'm no longer counting sets because we got at least 10 minutes to go. Probably a little bit longer. Getting my workout in with the new sword. And Josh, good to see you, by the way. Alright. I have a fight coming up on May it's 24th, 25th, 26th. I don't know what it is. It's something like that. I just know I'm off work. I'm going to Cincinnati. Anybody out there in Cincinnati area? Yeah, sure thing. Look up Cincinnati Siege. That's where I'm fighting. All right. I'm going to wrap it up, though, with my actual steel gauntlets and the new longsword. But see these already kind of getting worn out a little bit. Like that's why I don't really use my steel gauntlets for practice. I don't want to have to get the gloves replaced in them already. All right. Oh, Canada. All right. I do HEMA, not so much these days because most of the time I spend is like for this. But I've done HEMA. Some of the stuff. I do reenactments. Actually, I did a reenactment kind of recently. But the thing is, the reenactment we did was like a real fight, but the ending was a reenactment. Because at the end I had to get him on the ground and stab him to win. So we reenact that part, but we fought for real. We're like, why fake it? You know how like to go cling, like, and the other person just goes and blocks it. Thanks for the new likes. So we're like, why don't we just like fight for real? And then he's like, at some point, just like half sword it, grab your sword. And I was like, no, what we'll do is like, I'll grab it, and when I go like this and I stomp, then I'll charge you. He's like, yeah, just run right into me. And that's how he did it. So it's kind of like a reenactment that way. Yeah, but it was like at this big party, you know, like why fake it? We actually fought. Punches, swords, you know what I mean? Just the ending was reenacted. I'm going to get back to the HEMA question in a second, and about Canada. So from here up is exactly what I'll be fighting with this month, later this month. So I need to get some reps in it with all this stuff on. Whew. Stuff's a workout. Yeah, oh, yeah, there's a lot of guys from the Army that do it, like Marines and stuff, a lot of veterans. It's like, you know, we're all like friends. It's like for like the camaraderie part about it, you know what I mean? You fight each other, hang out each other. With each other, you know what I mean? Like I helped fix someone's armor before we fought one time, you know? When you're out there, you're basically like practically killing each other, but you know, out of the helmet, everybody pretty much gets along. Of course, not everybody. That happens everywhere, but for the most part, you know. So about Canada, there is a team. Man, I don't remember what they're called, though. I think it's called Northblood. If you look up the term buhurt, like B-U-H-U-R-T, B-U-H-U-R-T, and I think Northblood is a Canadian team. All right. Some stuff from HEMA translates, but not all of it, because a lot of the HEMA is stabbing, you know what I mean? But as far as like, and people in this don't spend time binding, but one of the, I'm telling you, one of the best things, if you know HEMA, like Fool's Guard is like my favorite, you okay? Yeah. Like Fool's Guard is my favorite. I usually start on it all the time. And I just wait. I wait for them to attack, because 99% of the time, whoever you're fighting in this is going to come out, and their first attack's going to be like this. So I do a Fool's Guard, and I kind of wait, and I usually wait to, I try and like intercept their sword and come around with his work to the head to start off. So some HEMA stuff translates. All right, next set. I think we got time for 2 sets. One now, and then I'm going to catch up on chat. And then do another set. Then we'll get the armor off. I'll show you, for everyone who's asking about like sword fighting muscles, I'll show you. All right. I'm always like at least shifting my weight. Sometimes I pick my feet up, but I'm at least switching my weight back and forth. If you see me switching swords in the middle, I'm like seeing how my old one feels compared to the new one. So much better. You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, don't play that. I'm gonna get a copyright. Don't play real music.
No.
Video game music's alright. I got one more set. And then I'll be done. 4F, what's up? Yeah, YouTube is be like, thanks for the new like. YouTube will give me a copyright warning, third party warning for it. Because this app sucks with that. Alright, one more set. Then we'll get the armor off. And I'll show you the sword fighting. The forearm pump. Alright, here we go. Whoa. Just gotta watch I don't step on him and smash him or something by accident. Alright. Here we go. What's getting my eye? If you can undo this, please.
That's stinky.
Huh?
That's stinky.
Yeah. It is, but I can't get this off by myself.
Okay.
I can't get the armor on and off by myself. You know, it can be on it or not. It's gonna work out. I usually go late longer, but it's getting kind of late. I did say only an hour, so. Thank you. All right, so this is all of my insight is bigger plates are good. Those big plates kind of, you know, if you get hit here, it really distributes the force pretty well. Some people have armor with lots of little tiny plates, and it's great for certain things, but when you get hit in them, like, it hurts a lot more, that's for sure. Alright, I gotta fix this elbow. It's taped, I gotta remember that. Whew. I'm dying in this thing. Are you warm enough in here? Too hot?
No.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like it's burning up inside here. It's probably just me from doing this. See if I can get this off without undoing this tape on the elbow. Oh, man. Yeah, I got... All the armor has straps, but I now that I've lost some weight, it just kind of slides on and off. And, here you go. That's not even squeezing. Crazy. Just from swords. Where are you playing? Alright, so Dummy's helmet's got to get fixed. But yeah, I guess stay tuned Wednesday morning, perhaps. If it's not Wednesday, it'll be Thursday morning live. like usual. And thanks, but then we hit the usual likes and probably viewers. So catch you next one. Appreciate everybody come by. I'll put some links in the bottom for anybody later once this publishes. Catch you next one.